I wanted to start off by saying that since narrating for the first season of Sweet Tooth, you've actually lent your voice in the animated film Lightyear, which was a really huge hit last year. Did having that experience on an animated film ever affect how you approached your role as a narrator in season 2?
That's interesting. No, I don't think I did too much different between season 1 and season 2, except on season 1, I kept thinking, God, I don't sound quite like I thought I did, and attempting to modify that. And then finally, I just threw in the towel and said, I'm going to imagine in this dark recording studio that there's a bunch of people along the wall, and I have to make them believe what I'm saying. So that was my actor's thought. And with Jim Mickles, he's on the horn from New Zealand in my earphones telling me, try it again this way, try it again that way. And then we'd leave the mic open and I'd say, let me just do random readings, crazy readings. And then later, they have the option to pick one, right?
I did want to ask, though, because sometimes in stories that have narrators, we learn at some point that we might have met this character on screen before, or maybe we'll meet them in the future. Have you ever considered that possibility for the narrator in Sweet Tooth?
If I was ever invited for any reason, I would not only head over there for this, and Jim Mickle and the people I've met, and Robert and Susan Downey, but I love New Zealand. I've been there 3 times now. And it's fantastic. It's an amazing country right out of the 50s. You get near the big city and there is traffic on a freeway, but only near the big city. It is really cowboy country and wine country and little Switzerland, and what you can go skiing, and it's got it all as far as I'm concerned, without the crowds, without the need for outside. And it's also one of the cleanest, safest places in the world.
Yeah.
And as far as anybody aiming at it.
What kind of character do you think you would portray if you got that call and said, come up here, please, we want you on screen?
Well, I would hope I would come in, let's say if it would be, listen, they've done 16 hours so far. If they were to continue shooting, I hope I'd come in and save the day with an answer that everybody missed. I really believe humans can resolve anything. That world is changing. The sun is getting hotter. A lot of things are crazy, but there is a way out. And I would love to play the guy that says, did you guys ever think of this? And they go, duh. It's right there in front of us,
Yeah, I think the show needs to answer some questions, and maybe you might be the one to do that.
Well, it's up to them. I just work there.
Yeah. Well, I have to wrap it up here, but thank you, James. You've been such a pleasure to talk to. I appreciate it so much.